Hello fellow coders. In this video we are going to see what is strict mode in JavaScript. How to use strict mode in your JavaScript code. What benefit we get from it. So without further ado, let's get started. Well, the main reason to use strict mode in your JavaScript code is to enforce stricter parsing and error handling in your code. So let's see some example of it. So in order to see the examples, let's first create a folder. So I'm in my terminal and here I'm going to create a new folder. I will go to that folder and I will open that folder in VS Code. You can use any code editor you want, but I'm more comfortable in VS Code. Here I'm going to create a new file, index.html, and I have installed Emmet, so I can just do this and tab, and it will create a boilerplate for HTML. So the first reason we use strict in our code is to prevent the use of global variables. What do I mean by that? When we use global variables in our code, it is prone to errors. How do we define a global variable in our code? We define a global variable in our code when we don't use keywords like var, let, const. So let's see an example. So I will save it and I will open it in live server. You can see I can easily use global variables without any problems when I am not using the strict mode. Let's see what happens when we change it to the strict mode. And let's save. We just add ustrict to the top of the file and let's save it. And now you will see that uncaught reference error, person is not defined. That is because we have not used any keywords such as var, let or const. So this is the benefit of using ustrict. It prohibits the use of global variables. So let's change it and let's see what happens. So I will be using let for it and you will see the error is gone now. The next reason that we use strict in our code is to prevent the usage of duplicate parameters in a function. So let me show you an example. So I will define a function add three numbers a and b. Let's not console it here. Let's just return a plus b. You will notice that I have duplicated this a parameter here in the function. Let's console log and try to call our function with three parameters. You will see the result is 11, but the answer that we are expecting is 1 plus 3 plus 5, that is 9. But why did it happen? So JavaScript assumes that by defining the duplicate parameters, we are overriding it. So what it does is it is changing this first one to 3. So we are adding actually 3 plus 3, that is 6, and plus 5, that is 11. To prevent this kind of problems in our code, we can use strict. Once we use it, we can go back to the browser and you will see that it shows uncaught syntax error, duplicate parameters name not allowed in this context. In this kind of situation, use strict can help you in keeping your code error free. So let's change this parameter to P and last one to C. And now if we check the answer, you will get the right answer 9. The third reason is it gives us a meaningful error when we try to delete object properties which are not supposed to be deleted. Let's say delete object prop type and we look at it. So let's also log it. Sorry, prop type is prototype. You will see it only returns false. But why? So in this situation, if we use strict and we return to the browser, you will see uncaught type error cannot delete property prototype of function this. So it shows us a meaningful error in this situation. So these are a few reasons why we use strict in our code. So that is all for this video. Thanks for watching.